Want to do a little something different? Play a little game called One Gotta Go.
One Gotta Go. Okay,
Yeah.
I've seen these before.
All right,
I'm familiar.
I'm gonna present 4 names, characters, titles, whatever you want to call it, and we gotta eliminate one. So,
Ooh,
first,
these can be tricky.
they can be some. I feel like some are gonna be some easy, quick. We'll be able to knock them out. I feel like some are gonna take a little more thought. So, first one I'm gonna hit you with. One of these gotta go. Nipsey Hussle, Big Sean, Meek Mill, or 2 Chainz.
I think this is an easy one.
And why? What makes it an easy one?
So Nipsey has one album.
Oh shit.
So, and that album is pretty damn iconic. And
Agreed.
So with that said, I think I gotta eliminate Meek Mill.
Because even Nipsey's one album is better than Meek Mill's whole catalog.
I don't know. I feel like, Big Sean gotta stay. 2 Chainz, I think is
yeah.
I think is more solid than Meek, and Nipsey.
Yeah, Nipsey.
He had a.
Nipsey's a given. Nipsey is not getting off of the list.
So yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm sorry, Meek. I'm sorry, but
I'm in agreement.
I think it's Meek.
That's not throwing shade at Meek. Like I enjoy Meek. His discography, the songs that he put out is dope. I think he's a great artist, a great lyricist.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's between him, 2 Chainz, Big Sean, and Nipsey, I gotta.
That's a rough list.
Meek's gotta go. I'm a 2 Chainz fan. Ironically, I might actually know more Meek Mill songs than 2 Chainz songs, but I would pick 2 Chainz.
So you enjoy 2 Chainz, even though you know more Meek.
I know more Meek.
But
I'm more familiar with Meek, but I like 2 Chainz more.
Okay,
which is interesting. But you would think I would listen to 2 Chainz more. But anyway,
so Meek is our
gotta go.
All
and
right.
yeah, throw in the comments below who you think.
Yeah. Play along.
Play along. Next up, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan.
I know where this is going.
LeBron James.
Clickbait.
Or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
So
who gotta go?
So you've got Kareem and LeBron, greats in their own right, longevity, etc. You've got Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, which are like GOAT 1A, 1 and 1A. And you got to eliminate one of those 4. I'm not eliminating Michael Jordan. That's GOAT.
That's a given.
I'm not eliminating Kobe because that's GOAT A. I mean, he
shout out to the Mamba.
He definitely took what Mike did.
Yeah, he was like Mike 2.0, basically.
Yeah.
Or let's call him Mike 1.1.
So it comes down to LeBron. It comes down to the longevity series, LeBron and Kareem. And I feel like either answer I give, I'm going to be called a hater. But here's my take, okay? LeBron passed Kareem's scoring record, right? We know this. Greatness. I'm not taking away from LeBron's greatness. But I am going to take him off this list. And my reasoning is that I believe it took him just as long, if not a little bit longer, to achieve that scoring, that amount of points, to pass Kareem's points, right?
Yeah. And
he did it with 3-pointers, whereas Kareem did it with 2s only in the same, if not a little bit less time.
Right.
So even though both had the crazy longevity, and LeBron's probably a little bit more skilled all-round player, Kareem held records for decades.
That he did.
He did it with, he did it in an era that was a little bit more physical.
Yes.
And he did it with 2-pointers only.
Yes.
So, I'm gonna be called a hater, but I think I'm taking LeBron off. Just personal opinion, just based on statistics.
Yeah, the statistics.
So.
No, that's
crazy.
That
is a hard one.
Yeah.
That is a hard one. All great. All great.
I mean, ironically, it's crazy that you said that. I also would say LeBron's got to go out of the 4, but for different reasons.
Okay.
And you mentioned it. You said Kareem played in a time where the game was rougher, the game was more physical. Out of all of these individuals, I feel like LeBron is the only one that will use the foul, the gameplay to his advantage,
Right.
And no shade, just an acknowledgement of how the game is played. The flops.
And due to those fouls, he does hold the NBA record, all-time record for most air balls at the free throw line. That's a fact.
He had to throw that in there.
I'm just segueing off.
In case anybody had questions.
Just segueing. You know what I'm saying? Just segueing.
But yeah, that's my number one reason, because I feel like they're all great.
That's a tough one, though. That is tough.
My number one reason for
again, play along. Call me a hater. Play along.
Yeah, my number one reason for saying LeBron's got to go is the physical aspect of the gameplay, because Mike played hurt, Kobe played hurt,
and both played defense.
Great on defense, great on offense. You know. Kareem is in a league of his own.
That's crazy.
LeBron's got to go on that one.
All right, hit me with the next one.
All right, the next one. This one, movies.
Okay.
One of these got to go. Friday, Don't Be a Menace, One of Them Days, or Class Act.
So these are like hood comedy movies.
Yeah, we can
Class
call it that.
Act.
Hood,
that was Kid and Play. Oh, man.
Hood comedy category.
So Friday stays on this list.
Has to.
Don't Be a Menace stays on this list.
Cult classic right there.
So now we've got Class Act.
And One of Them Days.
Okay, so One of Them Days. So I love that movie. That movie is hilarious.
Yeah.
I think it's borderline the female Friday.
Agreed.
But I think if I'm coming down to Class Act and One of Them Days, I think I'm going to go with eliminating One of Them Days only because it's very new.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it has that cult follow yet.
I agree.
And I'm not saying that Class Act does necessarily too, but I think when Class Act dropped, it did. I think that's one of those films that's low key forgotten about, and when you bring it up, people go, "Oh
yeah, Class Act." Yeah.
So that's my pick.
One of Them Days.
That's my pick.
I also agree that One of Them Days has to go. And
great film, though.
Not
hilarious.
Because it's not a good film. It was a great film. I agree. It is like I feel like it's the next generation's version of Friday. So 20 years from now, like they're going to be talking about One of Them Days like we talk about Friday.
Right.
I mean, potentially, depending on how things go. But it was a great overall movie. Class Act, I feel, is a little more cult classic.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it definitely wasn't as mainstream
All
as
you
like
new
a Friday.
bucks need to go watch it if you ain't watched it. Go watch it.
If you got an opportunity, please go check out Class Act.
I remember the DVD cover art with the shaved head, with the titles in
with
the
the title in the back, where you had the high top fade.
Yeah, sir.
Definitely, if you haven't seen it before, please go check out Class Act. And if you watch Class Act and you enjoy it, you got to go check out the house parties. If you haven't seen the house parties,
right.
Because that really is what brought them to the spot where they could do a Class Act.
Not the new house party, but the OGs.
The OG's house party.
Yeah.
With Kid and Play, with Martin Lawrence, with Pam and Gina. I don't remember their real names right now.
No, classics. Yeah.
Yeah, but all great movies. But yeah, so with that one, I would also have to do One of Them Days. Again, not because it's not a great movie, but because it's newer.
Yeah.
That's really the only reason.
What you got on the next one?
Of those fours. Next one up. This one, sticking with the hood movie type joints. Juice, New Jack City, Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood. This one might be a little tougher.
All right, so we're talking. So these are just hood movies.
Straight hood
so
movies. So
Boys to Men remains on the list.
Boys to Men.
You might as well. Did I say Boys to Men? My bad. Boys in the Hood. Boys in the Hood.
Are you confusing Boys to Men and Menace to Society?
I might be. It's the Z in the boys. It's all the same. But Boys in the Hood remains on the list, like without a doubt. That's
classic.
That is like probably number one on all time list.
Right.
Menace to Society is a very close number 2. So that leaves Juice. And what was the last one?
New Jack City.
And New Jack, which is tough. It's ironic that I pulled the 2 West Coast films aside from the 2 East Coast films.
I mean, we might be a little biased.
All right, so this is really hard. New Jack, I feel like, is just a smidge more classic than Juice, and Juice is dope. I think Tupac was a really good actor. I think had he not been taken out in his young age, I think we would have seen a lot more films. I heard Baby Boy was written for him.
He'd be the new Will Smith.
But I don't think he would have hit Chris Rock though.
But he would have hit Jada.
Hit. I think I'm gonna have to eliminate Juice from this list. I think New Jack is just a touch more classic.
Classic. Okay. Okay, I feel you on that. Yeah,
That's rough.
I agree. Boys in the Hood is definitely staying. Menace to Society is definitely staying. And again, there is some partiality because that's...
And play along, man. Comments. Hit the comments. What do you guys think?
That's the home team right there. Between Juice and New Jack City. I do feel like New Jack City is more classic than Juice. Juice is a great movie.
Yeah. You got the juice now.
People like Bishop, the way Pac played Bishop, you would thought that Pac was Bishop. Like
Juice is classic, man. Juice is.
But yeah, I think Juice got to go.
All right, I'm agreeing on that one.
Hit
the comments, play along with all of these.
That's a tough one. All right, next up on the list, since we're talking about Juice and Pac, this is going to be a Pac movie selection.
Pac movies.
So, starting with Juice, since we got rid of him on the last one, let's see if he can make it for this one.
Okay.
So we got Juice, Above the Rim,
Ooh.
Gang Related, Poetic Justice. Juice, Above the Rim, Gang Related, Poetic
One you
Justice.
didn't mention that's underrated, and if anybody hasn't seen this, go watch. It's really good. Bullet with Mickey Rourke and Tupac.
Bullet, okay.
Very, very good.
That's a good one.
But as far as this list is concerned, okay, so... all right, so Juice is going to stay on this list.
Okay.
Poetic Justice is staying on this list.
Shout out to Janet.
And probably one of my favorite films on this list, Above the Rim, is going to stay on this list. And Gridlocked was good, but I think Gridlocked gets booted off this list.
Gang Related.
Oh, did you say Gang Related?
Gang Related, yeah.
I thought you said Gridlocked. Oh, man, Gang Related was also good. I think I'm going to stick with Gang Related getting locked
That
off
one's probably got to go too.
Yeah, because Juice, Poetic Justice, and Above the Rim are like just too classic.
Agreed.
Above, yeah.
I'm with you with both Gang Related and Gridlocked.
Yeah, they could both. I added them and took it right off.
Those both gotta go.
Bet.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, yeah.
All right, next one up. Let's stick with the horror movie category.
You said horror?
Horror.
Got it.
Not the horror movies. That's a different one. We'll do that one at a later date. But
that's the podcast after dark.
Right? So we got Friday the 13th.
Classic.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Halloween. And I feel like this is a curveball. Child's Play.
All right, so you have four very iconic horror villains characters in Freddy Krueger, Jason, Michael Myers, and Chucky.
Yes.
And just looking at those characters, the franchises as a whole, Freddy Krueger is not going anywhere off this list, and neither is Jason. And for that matter, neither is Michael Myers. So as iconic as Chucky is, he's got to go.
It's got to be Chucky, huh?
He's got to go.
Yeah, see, I'm a little torn on that one. For me, Friday the 13th stays because I'm a huge Freddy fan. I love Freddy.
Friday the 13th is Jason, so
damn it, I'm not that much of a Freddy fan apparently. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay.
Stays
because you're a Freddy fan.
Because I'm a Freddy fan.
Got it.
Child's Play has to stay for me.
Okay.
Because I grew up watching Chucky, like as a kid.
Same. So and you remember the My Buddy commercials?
Yes.
I never had one of those.
Yes.
But I remember
had nightmares off of My Buddy commercials.
I remember being a kid seeing the My Buddy doll in Toys R Us and just being creeped out because I was like, that's Chucky.
Right. 100%. Like, make sure the switch isn't on evil. When you get your My Buddy. So for me,
So what are you eliminating? I'm scared.
Child's Play got to stay for me.
The hockey mask or the
Friday,
Inside Out?
Friday the 13th is another classic that has to stay for me. So I got to get rid of Halloween.
So the Inside Out William Shatner mask doesn't do it for you?
Me. I got to get rid of Halloween.
I guess we differ there.
Yeah.
Now I'm really curious to see what the comments are going to say.
All right. So last but not least, I got one more category for us. And this one is classic basketball movies.
Basketball movies.
Starting with Above the Rim, White Man Can't Jump, He Got Game, and Love and Basketball.
clarifying something really quick because this list is really hard, but this would make it easier depending on which way you're going. You're talking Woody Harrelson, Wesley Snipes, White Man Can't Jump, or the remake?
No, definitely not the Jack Harlow White Man Can't
All
Jump.
right,
No,
so
original Woody Harrelson.
Because it would have made it easier.
Original Woody Harrelson, Wesley Snipes, White Man Can't Jump.
So above the rim,
He Got Game.
So this is basketball movies.
Basketball.
All right, so damn.
Yeah,
this is probably the toughest of the four.
This is a little hard.
So
here.
above the rim for me can't go anywhere. So
Right.
now I've narrowed it down to 3. And White Man Can't Jump, He Got Game, and Love and Basketball. So the only one on this list that's more of a love story but has a basketball element, strong basketball element, is Love and Basketball.
Right.
But that is a really good movie.
It was.
He Got Game is just so good. And
Jesus Shuttlesworth.
man, and White Man Can't Jump is so iconic.
Give it to him, Sydney.
Partially because when that came out, I could jump at the time. And I was,
I'll show you.
I'll show you. Man, this is hard. This is very hard. This is probably the hardest of these 4 lists.
Yeah.
I believe I'm going to say He Got Game is also going to stay.
Okay.
So He Got Game and Above the Rim are staying. So it comes down to Love and Basketball and White Man Can't Jump.
Yes.
So I'm going to ponder on that and see where you're at.
All right. So for me, I fell in love with Love and Basketball. Everything about that movie.
I feel like this is a biased statement because you're not a huge sports guy, so you went for the love story.
All right, probably, yeah. It might have had something to do with that.
Oh man.
So Love and Basketball stays for me.
Okay.
White Man Can't Jump stays because that's
so the 2 that I'm considering eliminating.
Are the 2 that I would keep.
You're keeping.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, those 2 definitely stay for me because I mean it's Woody Harrelson and it's Wesley Snipes. You know, like. For Woody Harrelson to play the character that he played in that movie had everybody shook like that. And shout out to Rosie Perez because I mean, I say this with all love, but like as annoying as her voice was back in the day, like she played that role perfectly.
100%.
Can't deny that. So for me, it's down to He Got Game and Above the Rim, and I'm almost leaning towards getting rid of Above the Rim.
Blasphemous. Tell them in the comments that's blasphemous.
I'm almost leaning towards getting rid of that one because like I really loved He Got Game, but I think I'm gonna have to go with He Got Game. I'm getting rid of He Got Game.
I mean, you got Tupac, Chris Spencer.
Yeah, Above the
Wayans.
Rim was great. Not to mention, not even movie aside, like the soundtrack on that was
iconic.
Too. Yeah.
Iconic, yeah.
So
yeah.
I think that kind of helped edges me.
So
out.
you're eliminating He Got Game.
He Got Game. Yeah.
And I'm pondering between White Man Can't Jump and Love and Basketball. And as much as I love both films, after thinking about it and kind of assessing your assessment, and I know I cracked the joke of you not being a sports fan and leaning towards the love story, I feel like Love and Basketball is going to be my elimination only because as much as there was a huge basketball element, it was a love, it was a
100%.
It was a high school love story, more than a basketball film, even though it was around their basketball careers. So I think I'm gonna go that route because White Man Can't Jump is just too damn classic to get rid of.
No, I agree.
So I'm keeping Above the Rim, He Got Game, and White Man Can't Jump, and I'm throwing out
Love and Basketball.
And that's not shade because great film.
Super great film. You're right, but yeah, it definitely did lean towards and maybe that's because the main story was geared more around the female character,
right,
than it was the male character. So, that was a tough one.
Those are some good ones. Those are some good ones. That last one really, that took a minute.
Yeah, if you played along, like let us know what you thought in the comments. Did you agree with us? Did you think some other ones should be dropped? Which one got to go?
Can you reach it?